You have a lineup. I've been there. I've been there.
No. But it's okay. But
Well, Waverly just right, thanks so much. Oh yeah, have a good day. I know. Yeah. It's covered, but I
Yeah,
And I believe me, I understand. I totally know what that yeah, that's right.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
In Ford City,
Right out. He has 8, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm sorry, what was it called that? I never what? Oh, he never fell off. It happened. Okay. So it never happened, never fell back. So I had to put he made it something else. That's that's not illegal. It is, but somehow 12 got on the board. She did a lever switch with the 12. 12 for 87 or someone else. Yeah. 21. 21. On the bench.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to High Top Sports Network for this WPIAL cross classification girls varsity volleyball matchup between the visiting Penn-Trafford Warriors and the home Freeport Lady Yellow Jackets. My name is Josh Schreckengoss, fully masked here inside the gym at Freeport Area Middle School. So hope I don't sound too muffled. Tried to work on the audio a little bit, make sure the levels are good. And we're about to get this one underway. Freeport undefeated 2-0 to start the campaign. A young team, only two seniors. Those two would be Erica Lampus and Samantha Wysick. Lampus gets a lot of playing time here. Four-year varsity player for these Jackets. Right now, we're going to get the starting lineups here, getting the student section fired up. Apologize to any of you out there who were with me during the junior varsity broadcast. We had some technical difficulties brought on by a careless foot at the scorer's table. As some people may know, Freeport has Ethernet wired into this new gym here, and I ran a cable down there. And everything was going fine in the JV match until someone walked up and kicked it out. And therefore killed the stream for a little bit, but we're back up and running for this one. And we're about to get the national anthem. I will mute out as it is a copyrighted song. We'll be right back.
Ships and bright stars through the paradise sky, o'er the ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streaming, and the monsters
Well, I brought us back on audio there as it was a student rendition of the national anthem and therefore not a copyrighted recording, so we can't get booted off of social media for it. And a beautiful rendition by that young Freeport student. And what we're going to do here, this is a one-man operation tonight. Me, Josh Schreckengoss, rolling solo here at Freeport. And I've got this camera angle set up. It's going to be impossible for me to call the game, keep the score on the scoreboard, and move the camera at the same time. I tried it a little bit during the junior varsity match, and it was just impossible, even without calling the game. So I guess that corner, we got most of the Freeport side on the camera view. I'm as high as I can go here in the bleachers. Even got the camera up on a tripod to get as far back as possible. And we got most of the Freeport side of the court, at least for two of the possible three sets, or three of the five. And that front near corner on the Penn-Trafford side, just a little cut off on our view. And I will make sure to let you know if there's anything close over there, what the call is right away. As mentioned, Freeport coming into this one 2-0 on the year. Got to see them capture a victory last week here on High Top Sports Network, and love coming down here Coach Tom Phillips and his staff, always very accommodating to us here at High Top Sports Network. So thanks to Tom Phillips and his wonderful staff here at Freeport. Of course, want to thank Athletic Director Sean Stuyvesant. Anything I need, I just shoot Sean a quick text or an email, and he's got me covered. He's got all of us covered here at High Top. So thanks to everyone down here at Freeport for making us feel at home. Don't know if you out there may have tuned into our other volleyball broadcast tonight. A one-of-a-kind game in Vandergrift, the Kiski Area Cavaliers hosting the visiting Norwin Knights in the Pack the Park event at Ellie Toy Grass Field at Kennedy Park in Vandergrift. Ellie Toy, a longtime volleyball coach in the area, coached Kiski and Plum, and passed away in 2016. And this match set up in her memory and her honor. And I'm trying to pull it up right now. It looks like Kiski up 2-1, but Norwin up 21-15 in the fourth set. So Lady Knights trying to even it up and force that all-important fifth set. So you want to maybe tune into that when we have a moment, maybe a break between sets. It might be over, but that's our other game tonight. You got multiple devices. You're a volleyball fanatic. You can pull them up free of charge. And how we keep it free of charge is through our wonderful sponsors in the Armstrong, Freeport, Knock, and Kiski area school districts. If you are interested in being a sponsor of High Top Sports Network, please reach out to us. You can reach us in a multitude of different ways. Facebook, you got us at High Top Sports. On Twitter at hightop_sports. Of course, you can send us a message through our website, hightopsportsnetwork.com, or reach out to us at staff@hightopsportsnetwork.com. Shoot us an email. Be sure to get back to you ASAP. So this one about to get underway. As mentioned, Coach Phillips and these Jackets, kind of a young team, got a big junior class. Only 2 seniors, as mentioned. Going to see a couple of freshmen out here. Maybe get some playing time. We saw Leah Schreckengost get in last week. And the Freeport student section on its feet in full throat here. And, you know, even though we are fully masked, still in the midst of this ongoing wretched pandemic, it's nice that we can have fans in the gym. Last year, if you caught us broadcast down here, there was nobody except the teams, the referees, the coaching staffs, and High Top. So nice to see fans in the stands. So Penn-Trafford going to lead it off with service. That will be number 24, Carly Hoffman, a senior setter and defensive specialist. So Kaufman will get us underway here in this cross classification matchup. Penn-Trafford, a 4A team. Freeport playing in 3A. Just about 4 years ago at this time, Lady Jackets were on their way to a state title in AA. And a free ball played across there. Penn-Trafford trying to set it up. There's a attack, but out of bounds by number 5 for the Warriors. That is Kate Shaw. So leading off service for the Jackets, number 23. And in the double hit ball handling error right there. That might be a 33. I can't really see her jersey. And looks like a 23, and she's going to set. Blocked down in front by number 22, Jessie Bridge. So number 23 is Cassidy Dell. My apologies to her for not getting right off the bat. Penn-Trafford's roster that I have printed out in numerical order. Freeport's is not. So 2-1 here. Freeport leading early. PT setting it up. Number 22 with the hammer. That is Jesse Bridge. He had a block earlier. And number 11, Kaylin Stukas, a defensive specialist. Senior sends it across, and that's going to go long and wide for a service error, making it 3-2 early in favor of the Jackets. And Sydney Selker, wearing number 15 tonight, sends it across. She wore number 87 in the JV game, her traditional number, and that one somehow kept alive by Freeport. Again, sent across a free ball, and they are just continuing. Good dig right there, trying to keep it alive and unable to. And right now, the PT attack, strong at the net, continually trying to set up Jesse Bridge, the senior 5'11" middle hitter. And apologies to number 4. She is not on the roster I have. Sends it across. She's wearing the libero jersey, so I'll see if I can pick it out. And just played across once again. Freeport unable to get the offense set up early. That one into the block of number 24, Josephine Russo, and down. So a kill right there for PT, and they're up 4-3. And Freeport, chance to get it going here. Set a little wide into the block and out of bounds. So Lampus will get that kill and tie it back up at 4. Service across. Good dig there in the back row. Set it up and off the block. That is number 12 for the Jackets, Hadley Helgren. You're going to hear her name a lot in the middle, 5'9" middle hitter junior. And service by the lefty. That's going to be another point here for the Jackets. So up 6-4. And it looks like a number 6 on her jersey. And I apologize, folks. This jersey switching has me all mixed up. There's no number 6 on my roster. Sometimes that is the trouble with high school sports. You got multiple uniforms. And girls change them up. Oh, and that's going to get a ball handling error, I think, in the back row on Freeport. So that makes it 6-5 now. PT going to serve number 19 back, Madison Klobuchar. Into the net, service error by Klobuchar. So 7-5, and Freeport will get a side out. Lampus to the service line for the Jackets. In that near back corner, you're going to see the ball come into your screen right now. PT setting it up. Into the net, unable to be played, and another kill early on for Layla Mefferson, number 15. So Gia Pezzi in to serve here for the Warriors. Freeport setting it up. And they're going to get another ball handling error here. You really want to find out who number 6 is. Pezzi sends it across. And good attack into the back row there. Oh, diving dig, but a ball handling error. 2 hits on the Warriors. That will make it 8-7. Jackets close early on. And Olivia Smedick into serve. PT over the block of Freeport. Played at the net and down for a kill. That's Hadley Helgren in the middle once again. She was not trying to set that back to anyone. She saw it at the net, went up and attacked, and got the kill. So Smedick with the serve once again. Oh, under the net. That's a violation for Kate Shaw. So point goes against Penn-Trafford right there. Smedick will retain service. Freshman outside hitter. Again at the net, but that time not successful for Helgren as it's blocked back down. And Penn-Trafford stops that little 3-point run by the Jackets. Mefferson will serve. She is wide here to the near side. Service error. And into serve right now, Leah Schreckengast for the Jackets. Quick set right there, trying to set up bridge. Freeport able to dig it and play it. Strong attack by Cassidy Dell, and that one is going to be out of bounds near side. Point to Freeport. So Schreckengast still at the service line here for the Jackets. They are now up 4 points, trying to open up a bit of a larger lead than we've seen. Penn-Trafford has kept it close up until 8-7. Oh, and that one just off the fingertips as the set was a little behind Liv Finelli, senior outside hitter for the Warriors. And we have a timeout by head coach Jim Shaw. As mentioned, if you're interested in sponsoring Freeport Volleyball, Freeport Football, or any of our other sports in any capacity, you can reach out to us. Coach Shaw only taking 25 seconds of that timeout. You get a minute. Schreckengast serves again. Good serve to the back row. Bridge blocked down by Russo and unable to be played. Little passing mistake right there for the Warriors. So Freeport out of that timeout, able to get a point on the board. Schreckengast again. Freeport once again on another little run here. And that's a ball handling error. I heard it through the headphones. 2 hits. Schreckengast again across the line. She's been serving well. That one tough to play into the net. Freeport not going to be able to play it. Ella Dindak tried to scoop it out of the net, fired it right under the net, and got Cassidy Dell right in the face, but she is okay. So now 16-8. Freeport has doubled up Penn-Trafford here in this first set. 4A team going at it with a 3A team here, but Freeport Obviously not intimidated, one of the great local programs in this area. Quick set there, bridge down and dug out by Lampus, played across by Selker. Freeport keeps it alive. And another tough dig, but unable to be played from the back row by Schreckengost. So the Warriors end the run. Now down 7 points and getting the serve back, much needed. Carly Hoffman back to the line. So Carly Hoffman, the lefty, fires it across. Dell, little bump set. Selker just going to play a free ball to the back row. Setting up bridge, little tip. Dug out, Selker right back to her, but she's into the net on the attack error. So a couple of points here by Hoffman from the service line. Hoffman once again. Back row, Dell with the set. Selker, that's behind her. She plays it, and we're going to get a net violation, I believe, on number 7 there. That is Jude. Oh, I want to say her name, Lovre. Lavre. Ooh, tough serve there by Dell, just flying across the net. Selker, she can't get it off the bump set from Ava Soilis. So PT picks up a point. And waiting for service here, and that's Gutsy over there. Right in front of that loud crowd from Freeport. Served across by Kaylin Stukas. Into the net there by Lampus. So point will go to Penn-Trafford. Stukas right in front, and she is getting an earful. She's just kind of real calm about it. Jump serve, sends it just over the net. She's going to get an ace. And for the moment, quiets that loud crowd just a bit. And they are really trying to get in her ear now. Stukas across, back row. Selker to no one in particular. So a run here. And head coach Tom Phillips will call a timeout for Freeport. And if you see the crowd shaking, the camera shaking, that's because I got the Penn-Trafford JV girls right beside me, stomping on the bleachers. And I wanted to pull up the schedule and results here for both teams so far. And during the season, and Penn-Trafford fell in their season opener on September 7th. 3-2 to Oakland Catholic. That was week 1. We will find here week 2 when I get a chance. Stukas again to serve. Then across, back row, Soilis digs it, set by Dell. Sends it to Lampus. She fires, but dug out there by Stukas in the back row. Good rally here. Soilis bump set. Little tip across. And that's played to the back row. Freeport going to have a chance to set it up again. Dell, quick set to Russo. And they're going to say the Penn-Trafford touchdown. I thought it might be into the net, but there is Selker. And she is into the net on that one. So don't look now. These Warriors have cut it to a 2-point Freeport lead. And that is finally going to belong by Stukas, but she has brought these girls from Penn-Trafford back into this first set, 18-15 now. Freeport And Selker to serve, sends it across, back row. Off the fingertips of Russo. Dell now bump set by Soilis from the back row with Selker. And that one into the block. Jude Lovray able to put it into the hands of the Freeport defense and down on the Jackets side of the net. So 18-16. And I wonder if this is Kennedy Schrupp. She is wearing the libero jersey. And right there, Lovray gets the block at the net. So just a 1-point game now here in this opening set. And Kennedy Schrupp is the only libero listed on the Penn-Trafford roster. So Soilis, ooh, and at the net. Free ball played across. Penn-Trafford with the momentum. Good block by Russo back. But Penn-Trafford going to get a chance to set up Russo again. Sending it back inbounds. There's Lampus over the top. Good rally here. Soilis, back row, Dell with the set. Here's Lampus. And a good dig by Schropp. Bump across, free ball, back row. Dell with the quick set. Just pushed it over there, two-handed. Tried to catch Penn-Trafford napping, but nothing doing. Great rally. Here's Russo into the block, and that one will finally fall for a Freeport point. Jackets going back up 2 here in the first set. That was the best rally of this opening set. Both teams laying out, putting their bodies on the line and making plays. And that is going to be long. Just a bit too long there. And that is again number 6. Apologies. Don't have her on this roster. But we are back to a 1-point game. And this is Kate Shaw. She is across. Dell with the set, and it's over the head of a charging Hadley Helgren, so that one will fall, passing error. And we're tied here, Jackets and Warriors. Good opening set. Freeport was up 8 points at one point. And Penn-Trafford has fought back, and that is going to be out of bounds on the kill attempt by Lampus. And PT takes their first lead. Maybe in the entire set, I'm not 100% sure, but feel like they had gotten it to a 1-point game and tied maybe. And just going to have to be a free ball played across there by Soilis. Into the net. That's a break right there for Freeport. Ties it back up at 20 apiece. Lampus going to head to the service line. Most experienced player on this squad. And Lampus sends it, knuckleball serve across. Back row dig. Set up, hanging in the air was Helgren, able to get it across. Helgren at the net. Blocks down a little tip shot. And Dell. Oh, and she's blocked back, and that's going to fall. Ella Dindak in there with the big block. And it falls on the Freeport side. So 21-20 here. Hard fought first set. Serve across by Giapezzi. Good push right there by Cassidy Dell. She finds an opening. And we'll tie this one back up at 21 apiece. Olivia Smedick. That was Schropp with the dig off the serve. Off the pole. And that will go against Penn-Trafford. The attack by Shaw. Hitting that antenna and out of bounds. Smedick across. Oh, nearly finds, and she does find an ace right there. As Madison Klobuchar's play attempt went flying into the stands. And we got another timeout here by PT head coach Jim Shaw. So back and forth. First set here, indicator of a great night of volleyball between two good programs. And we are looking up some results once again here when we have a moment. Freeport swept Highlands on the 9th, 3-0. And took care of Mars 3-0 as well last week. So Jackets have not dropped a set here in the 2021 season. Quite impressive. And sent across by Smedic, back row. Oh, that one might have been out of bounds, but played. And Dell just sends it across. PT getting a chance to set up off of Smedic, but able to recover. Another free ball across. And that one is out of bounds. Penn-Trafford calling for a tip, and they're not going to get it. And that is a point to the Jackets. We'll make it set point. Smedic looking to ice this first set. And we're going to get Dell with a chance, and a big kill by Cassidy Dell ends the first set. Freeport blew a pretty sizable lead there. PT came back and took a lead. But with their backs to the wall, the Yellow Jackets responded and are able to take this first set 25-21 here on High Top Sports Network. My name is Josh Reckengoss. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. And if interested, you can check out that Pack the Park match between Kiski and Norwin. I believe it is concluded right now. I'm going to try and find out. Pull up High Top Sports Network and maybe send it live here. And it looks like Norwin took the fourth set. So a fifth set forced in the Pack the Park event. Really an interesting event in memory of longtime volleyball coach Ellie Toy. Coached at Kiski and Plum and passed away in 2016. And I don't want to misquote what the foundation was that sponsored this event. I believe it's called We Serve First. I am going to make sure about that, as if I'm not doing anything else right here. And Pack the Park event. Excuse me, I called her Ellie Toy. It's Ellen Toy. My mistake there. I was reading it incorrectly, too quickly apparently. So my mistake. And it is the We Serve First Foundation, co-created by Ellen's widower, Tim Toy. And that game available for immediate rebroadcast here on High Top Sports Network. About to get this second set underway. Freeport up 1-0 after a 25-21 victory in set number one. Well, you know what? I put 2 posts on Facebook today about the Pack the Park event, and each one of them I said Ellen Toy, and I again apologize. My brain's in about a million places here, but really a great, unique event. Playing on that outdoor grass court, one-of-a-kind event. We got down there on High Top Sports Network to broadcast it. So feel free to check that one out maybe after this game. First serve by Dell. And that's into the block of Russo and Selker and will fall for a Penn-Trafford point. Giapezzi. 2 serve here for the Warriors. There's Soilus in the back row. Dell bump set. Sends it to Lampus. Big kill by Erica Lampus. And that'll get Freeport on the board here in the second set. Sydney Selker to the line now. She will serve for the Jackets. And that is Schrupp in the back row. Blocked there by Russo. And Smedic. Played across there, Selker to Dell. Lampus again going to have a shot dug out. Free ball across, back row, Selker. Dell, Lampus again, and she'll get the kill this time. 2-1 now, Jackets. Not going to get out of there successfully if Erica Lampus is going to have that many attempts. Oh, big dig right there by Dell off the kill attempt by Mefferson. Point goes to Penn-Trafford, though, with the Freeport net violation. Boy, Mefferson got everything into that, but Dell stood her ground and dug it out. Too bad for Freeport in the net. Mefferson way long on that service attempt. And checking back in is Hadley Helgren. Russo checks out. Kayla Carnahan also in. And at the net is Helgren. She puts it down. There is a kill. Freeport has been good at that this evening. Seeing those 50-50 balls at the net, staying out of the net, and able to put them down on the PT side of the court. Back row bump set, a good bump set right there. And that's going to go off the hands of Carnahan. So a kill for Liv Finelli. Nice bump set there to set her up. Finelli able to take care of business on the kill. And I believe this is Shaw. Excuse me, that's Madison Klobuchar at the line. So Klobuchar sends it. Back row, Smedic. Oh, and played at the net by Dell. Just gets it across. Dell setting up Smedic, but she's into the net. And they're going to call Penn-Trafford with a net violation. So Freeport catching a break right there. Got out of an attack error. 5-3 now, Jackets. Lampus to the line. And that is Schropp, back row. Quick set. Played. And Freeport just sends it across. And number 22, Jessie Bridge. We called her name a bit early in the first set. Gets her first kill in a while right there. So Penn-Trafford back to the service line, and Stukas right back in front of that Freeport student section, and that fires them up. Kaylin Stukas sends it across. Freeport just has to send a free ball. Lampus. Good kill right there by Kate Shaw. This is kind of what we saw in that first set. Back and forth, back and forth. And we're tied back up here in the second set. Freeport took the first by 4 points, 25-21. Stukas across again, back row, Carnahan. Dell with the kill attempt. Tipped across there. Dell again going to get it into the block of Bridge and down. Point going Freeport's way. Olivia Smedick. Oh, nearly out of bounds played, though. And Bridge just going to tip it across. Lampus laid out for it, couldn't get the hand underneath to dig it. So tied back up at 6 apiece here in the second set. And Kennedy Schropp. Oh, she's going to get an ace right there as Lampus can't play it forward. Schropp again across. Lampus able to pass that one. Dell setting up Selker. She's going to get the kill. And that's how efficient Freeport's offense can be. A good play off the serve by Lampus. Ahead to Dell. A nice set. Selker takes to the air and hammers it down through the Penn-Trafford block. So tied up at 7 apiece. And Leah Schreckengast back to serve. Schropp back row, plays it forward, behind. And I think we're going to get a lift. Yes, indeed. That one goes against Layla Mefferson. So point Freeport, they are back in front by 1. 8-7 here. Schreckengast, good hard serve. Schropp back row, played across tip. Dug out by Lampus, back set. And Dell into the net, attack error. So back to a tie game here in the second. Carly Hoffman to the line for PT. Hoffman, the lefty, sends it back row. Smedick to Dell. Russo trying, rides the top of the net. Unorthodox kill right there for Russo, but she got it nonetheless. Just kind of skittered along the top of the net and down. So Dell with the serve. Schropp back row, quick set, and that is in right on the line. Good kill by Layla Mefferson. At the service line here for the Warriors, Gia Pezzi. Selker to Dell to Russo. That's a kill. So Freeport takes it right back. Quick set to Olivia Russo. She is that tall and long at the net. Able to find an opening in the back. So Selker to the line. Sends it across. Schropp. Pushed ahead. Oh, big dig right there by Soilis, but Freeport unable to play it across. A huge kill by Carly Hoffman. So that will give service back to the Warriors. Mefferson just over the net. Russo played it. Oh, swing and a miss there by Bridge, but Penn-Trafford able to play it. Lampus just a little tip. Tries to get it across. PT setting up. Into the block right there. Russo and Lampus. Once again, and that one's going to fall on the Freeport side of the net. Jude Lavray will give Penn-Trafford the lead. Dell trying to set up Smedick, and a tip off the fingertips of Mefferson. So Freeport, once again, ties it right back up. We'll take back service here in the second set. Everybody in this gym, getting to see some good volleyball this evening. And a kill by Liv Finelli, number 16, for Penn-Trafford. Finelli will check out. Emma Hauk, excuse me. Oh, and Carnahan misplays that one. Soilis saves it. Free ball across by Dell. And into the net, they're going to call contact by Freeport. So Penn-Trafford able to play it across. Lampus fires back row. Schropp digs it out. There's a dig by Carnahan. Dell once again setting up Lampus. Good rally here by these two teams. Saw a couple good ones in the first. Huge dig there by Soilis. Played across by Smedic. Back row. Schropp. Another chance here into the block of Russo and Lampus. And blocked down right there was Finelli. So again, Freeport goes down one, comes right back to tie it, not allowing Penn-Trafford to go on any sustained runs in this match so far. Lampus to serve, tied at 12. Schropp, back row. Bridge trying to push it to the back row, but Carnahan is there. Back set to Smedic. Again, Bridge just plays it across. Lampus bump set to Dell. Off the block of Penn-Trafford. Reset. Here's Dell again. Little tip. Does not fall. Schropp comes up from the back row to save it. Set again, and Dell makes no mistake. Hammering one down to end that long rally. And give the Jackets a 1-point lead. So Lampus back to the line. Sends it back row. Schropp plays it ahead to Dindak. And just played across. Contested at the net, but Helgren going to get that kill. So Freeport now up 2. Lampus continues to serve. A timeout called here by head coach Jim Shaw. And while we have a timeout, I'll tell you about some of the wonderful sponsorship opportunities we have here on High Top Sports Network. As you can see, no scoreboard sponsor up here this evening for Freeport. Still looking for one of those. Got a couple interested parties, I think, but pretty much everything for Freeport volleyball on the table. Now that we're in the season, we can work with any budget. Just feel free to reach out to us. A little less left on the table for Freeport football, but still plenty of great sponsorships available. And as mentioned, you can reach out to us on Facebook, Twitter, our website, or email us at staff@hightopsportsnetwork.com. We respond quickly, so your message will not go unheeded. They'll back to the action here. Lampus, 14-12 Freeport. Senior sends it. Schropp, back row. Dindak setting up Finelli. Good dig by Carnahan. And a tip pushed across. Bridge plays it back. Bump set Lampus looking for Dell. She's going to get a kill. Bridge and Dindak unable to block it back to the Freeport side of the court. So now a 3-point lead for these Jackets. Lampus still on the line. Across. Dindak bump set. Looking for Finelli. Dig by Lampus. And just too far out of bounds to be played there. So a point to Penn-Trafford. They end the run. And Kaylin Stukas goes right to that Freeport student section. That's where she likes to serve from. Sends it. Carnahan plays it. Dell bump set. Free ball across. Set by Dindak, and Shaw. That one's going to be ruled out of bounds. So Shaw wide on that kill attempt. Freeport back up 3. Olivia Smetic to the line. Freshman outside hitter sends it. Kate Shaw into the net. Attack error on PT. Freeport now a 4-point advantage here in set number 2. As mentioned, these Lady Jackets have not dropped a set so far in 2021. I know it's early, but you like to see that if you're head coach Tom Phillips. So Bridge going to play it with 2 hands, way long, played by Smetic. Now Lamp is just going to have to bump it across, free ball. Dindak tries to play a tip left-handed. Dell set up, and she's into the net. Just not enough on that tip. Lamp is free ball. Schropp to Dindak. Oh, and that kill is going to go to Layla Mefferson. PT back to within 2 here. Kennedy Schropp to the line. Soyless ahead to Dell, setting up Selker. And dug out there. Dindak setting up Mefferson. She is long on the kill attempt, out of bounds. Point to the Jackets. Good serve across there. And a ball handling error on PT. So Leah Schreckengast sends it across. And Penn-Trafford unable to pass it up to the front. Ball handling error on the Warriors. Schreckengast at the line. And service incoming from the freshman. Sends it back row. Oh, and a big block there. Big block there by Cassidy Dell. She went 1-on-1 with Gia Pezzi, I believe, and hammered that block back down on the Penn-Trafford side of the court. 5-point lead here for the Jackets. That was nearly a ball handling error, and that kill attempt goes far wide on the far side by Mefferson. And another timeout taken here by Penn-Trafford head coach Jim Shaw. So what we've seen out of these Freeport Yellow Jackets this evening is they've been down early in this set, able to make a sustained run late in the set. They were able to do that, make a sustained run, get a lead. Penn-Trafford came back, took a 1-point lead, but then Freeport took over and ran to a first set victory. And now they are just 4 points away from taking set number 2 here in an early season non-section matchup. Leah Schreckengast will continue to serve. Sent across, back row. And that is going to be dug out by Lampus. That kill attempt by Pezzi. Pushed across there by Selker. Unable to get a swing on it. Russo there. Trying to set up the block again with Dell. Tipped across. Bump set by Lampus to Selker. Off the fingertips of Mefferson. Send it across again for Pezzi. Didn't get much on that one. Lampus there. And a set by Schreckengast to Dell. She's to the back row. And that one will be killed by Pezzi as it goes off the hands of Dell and out of bounds. So 21-16 now in favor of Freeport. At the service line is Carly Hoffman. Hoffman, the lefty. Overhand quick serve. Oh, man, Sydney Selker got everything on that. Hoffman tried to dig it, but just too much sauce into the net. And a point for Freeport here. Sent across by Dell. Dell will set up Lampus, and she's going to get a kill. So now the Jackets just 2 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead over these visiting Penn-Trafford Warriors. Dell, oh, back row Schrupp. And just going to play it across there is Penn-Trafford. Soyless bump set, looking for Lampus. Off the net, diving dig attempt. But Soyless going to get a kill right there. Or, excuse me, Lampus off the bump set from Soyless. 24-16 into the game for the first time. Number 8, Kaylin Lafredo, a junior middle hitter, 6-footer. Surprised we haven't seen Lafredo yet. Dell on set point, sends it across there, Schrupp. Oh, and a good kill right there by Jude Lavre. If I'm mispronouncing your name, Jude, I am sorry. Could be Lovre, not sure. L-O-V-R-E. Sometimes the names with the least letters are the toughest. Good serve there by Pezzi. Freeport able to dig it and play it. Dell, quick set to Russo, dug out in the back row by Hoffman. Schropp bumps it over to her head. Played across, free ball. Dell setting up Lampus, and that's going to drop. And Freeport will take set number 2 by a score of 25-17. And I'm going to go down and find out who number 6 is. Well, I got down there to the scorers table and found out number 6 is Grace Beach. So apologies to Grace for not calling her out. Normally, jersey number 42, at least that's what it says on the roster, wearing number 6 tonight. As mentioned, we got a lot of scribbles and a lot of circles and a lot of X's on the roster I have because these girls are wearing a uniform they don't normally wear. Freeport, several different uniforms to choose from, home and away. So that is Grace Beach, number 6. Be sure to mention her when she is on the court. Wow, and donuts from Oakmont Bakery provided to the team today. My goodness. What I wouldn't give for one of those bad boys right now. I actually saw some of the girls eating them. Saw some of the JV girls had a couple red velvet ones, and I thought, oh, man, those look good. I wonder where they came from, because they were not at the concession stand. And it found out that they're from the amazing Oakmont Bakery. If you've ever been there, you know the selection is just incredible. Love Oakmont Bakery. So if anybody from Oakmont Bakery is listening, High Top is a fan. I know my partner, business partner Joe Rhodes, is a huge fan of Oakmont Bakery. He actually brought some stuff back to the office when he traveled down that way. So very, very cool that Oakmont Bakery brought in some donuts for the girls today. Got to keep that blood sugar up when you're playing a demanding game like volleyball. And, you know, when you're a teenager, you can eat that stuff before the game. So right now, Penn-Trafford going to get it underway. That is Hoffman. She is going to be way long on the first service of this third set. Freeport with the opening point. Back to serve, Cassidy Dell. Good serve by Dell. Oh, blocked again by Joseph Russo. Josephine Russo. They got her listed at 5'1" on the roster. 5'10", excuse me. The 0 is down to the other line, but I think she might be a little taller than that. And a kill by Lampus. Freeport's offense humming right now after taking the first set by 4 points and the second set by 8. Dell continuing to serve. Good serve by Dell. Schropp digs it out. Trying to get a set off the hands of Dell. Played across. Free ball by Lampus. Perfect placement by the senior. Just found the open spot in the Penn-Trafford defense and dropped it in. Sometimes you don't have to hit it hard to be successful. And Lampus, the veteran of this squad, just showed that. Dell again, a good hard serve. Finelli going to try and set up the offense here. Freeport across. Schropp looking for Pezzi. Little tip by her, and she finds an opening. So Penn-Trafford ends the run. 4-1 here. In set number 3, Freeport looking to remain perfect on the year. Kaylin Stukas in front of that loud crowd. They have not gotten in her head one bit. And there's Selker over the block. Schropp looking for the setup right there, and a great kill by Lovre. I wonder if it's actually, probably not Larv like Brett Favre. It's kind of spelled with the VRE. But apologies to Jude for certainly massacring her name. Good dig right there. And Finelli, Russo got a hand on it. Dell setting up Lampus. Oh, good dig in the back by Schropp. Finelli again plays it across. There's Soilus in perfect position. Little push by Dell, but Penn-Trafford sniffed it out, and coming up short was Jude Lavray. 5-2 now, Freeport here in set number 3. Sydney Selker to the line. Selker sends it. Oh, and Finelli blocked down. Russo has been so strong at the net tonight. Josephine Russo, just a brick wall at the net, able to get high. She is long and lanky and keeps those hands flat. A ton of blocks tonight. Would love to see the final stats for Russo. And that's going to be a kill right there for Lavray. So Penn-Trafford with the point makes it 6-3. Kennedy Schropp sends it across. Smedic to Dell, back to Smedic. Good dig, played at the net by Russo, swinging through the block of Bridge. And Russo with a strong kill, getting a round of high fives as she runs down the bench. 7-3 Freeport. And guess who it is? Grace Beach. We know her number now. Good serve by Beach, the lefty. Bridge plays it across Dell, setting up Lampus. Back set, and it's out just over the line. Lampus just a little too long right there. So Beach checks out. Soilus back into the game. Carnahan in with Smedic, Helgren, Dell, and Lampus. And you won't see Dell or Lampus come off the court often for these Jackets. Dell back set to Lampus and a kill. And right on cue, Dell finds her teammate on the back set. Lampus hammers it home in front of the dig attempt by Madison Klobuchar. So Lampus will head to the line. A little long there. Schropp thought about letting it go, ends up playing it. And Dell to Beach. Back to Dell. She's into the net and short. So that point goes to Penn-Trafford. Heading to the service line is number 16, Liv Finelli. And Smedic able to play it across there off a tricky set. Beach, quick set to Helgren. Beach again, bump set to Dell. Little tip, and into the block and down and out of bounds. Cassidy Dell with the smart play. Ella Dindak unable to scoop that one. And sent across by Smedic. Back row. Beach, and she's going to get called for the ball handling error. You could kind of hear the double smack there. And to the line, Jesse Bridge, number 22 for Penn-Trafford. That is off. Soilus, good play by Dell to keep it alive. Selker to Dell, back to Selker. Nice dig in the back row by Finelli. Selker going to get another chance off the block of Ella Dindak. And we saw Kaylin Lafredo in the mix there as well. But PT unable to block down the Freeport attack. So 10-6 now in the third set. Freeport took the first two. Leah Schreckengost at the line. And played from the back row there. There's Lafredo, excuse me. And going to get a ball handling error on Smedic. So Lafredo with her first real chance at a kill. 10-7. And to the line, Carly Hoffman. Hoffman, the lefty, sends it. Back row Smedic to Dell. Setting up Selker. Plays it across at the net. Russo swings and fires it into the net. And no, they called 4 hits on Freeport. As Russo really took a hard swing, but just pounded it right into the net. Off the free ball at the net and back. So 10-8 now. Jackets still up. Hoffman at the line. Sent across there is Ava Soilus. Back row attack from Smedic. Set by Schropp into the tip, but Russo there again. Too strong at the net. This whole evening have been the Yellow Jackets. Russo and Dell especially. And Dell fires a bullet across there. Schropp. Oh, again, Russo gets her hands on the attack. Lafredo, oh, and that's going to go off the left arm of Smetic. She might have been better served to just let that one go. That's Kaylin Lafredo. We'll get credit for the kill. 11-9 here, third set. Kaylin Stukas to the line. Soilus to Dell. Quick set, Russo. Good dig. And a tip right there, but Soilus able to pop it back up, but on the second attempt, Jude Lovre hammers it down. And now PT back to within a point. Stukas. Jump serve, sends it. Soilus back row. Dell bump set, looking for Lampus. Little tip. Lafredo there to block it. Dell plays it to the back, and that's going to drop inbounds. A little two-handed push by Cassidy. Dell finds the corner and inbound for the kill. 12-10 here. Sydney Selker at the line. Sophomore sends it. Finelli, she's going to get the kill right there. Number 16, Liv Finelli off the outside of the Freeport block. Back to a one-point game. And obviously PT needs to take this third set, if they are to remain in this match. Let me get a stoppage here as Josephine Russo ties her shoe. She's shaking her head. Hey, sometimes they come untied. Can't help it. Schropp with the serve. There's Soilus bumped into the net. Dell tries to play it out. Russo there, but she's unable to push it across, so we are tied up at 12 apiece. Ava Soilus, a little trouble with that serve by Schropp. And again, going right at her. Good bump right there. Nice set. Dell to Russo, and that's a kill. And that's what happens when you pass the ball well. Soilus a little trouble on that first serve. Schropp went at her again. Perfect bump up to Dell, who set up Russo for the kill. So good passing leads to efficient offense in pretty much every sport where passing is involved. Grace Beach across there. Here's Bridge with the tip. Lampus. Bump set here by Dell. Lefty tip across by Smetic. And there is Hadley Helgren at the net. Hammer time puts it down. Freeport back up 2. And another timeout taken here by Jim Shaw. And while we have a moment, we'd like to thank all of the people out there who watch our broadcast, who have hit that little green donut button. I said donut. I'm thinking about that Oakmont Bakery donut stash. But no, I'm actually talking about the donate button, the little green button you can see on our streams if you go watch the broadcast on High Top Sports Network or via the Boxcast link. And we have a ton of wonderful sponsors that have supported us. We just turned a year old just a couple of days ago. And in this first year, a lot of people in this community have come out and shown us support. And you'd be surprised how many road parents have donated to High Top Sports Network. It's really just kind of gives us the warm and fuzzies when we see those donations come in from, parents of what we consider our home teams, Armstrong, Kiski, Knock, and Freeport. But especially whenever we see those road parents out there dipping into their pockets to support High Top. So just want to say thanks before this match ends to everyone who has donated to us over this past year. Beach with the dig. And they're looking for Lovray again, and she's going to get it this time. And she really has a solid swing. Jude Lovray, senior 5'10", outside and middle hitter listed on the Penn-Trafford roster. And again, don't want to give her too many opportunities to swing. She's got a hammer. Across there, played by Smedic. Back set by Dell to Lampus. Schropp with the dig. Bridge going to try it. And Helgren right there for the block. And that is another block by these Jackets. Strong defensively at the net tonight. Particularly Josie Russo, Cassidy Dell, and Hadley Helgren. Lampus across. That's an ace for the senior. And Lampus back to serve. (16-13) here. Jackets. Lampus sends it across. Schropp set there to Bridge. Dug out by Lampus. Set by Beach. Here's Dell. She's off the pole. Hit the antenna. And a point to Penn-Trafford. So back to a 2-point game here. Sent across there, Carnahan, back row. And Smedic plays it there, Schropp. Dell to Beach. Setting up Smedic, lefty tip. Oh, and a good kill by Giapezzi from the far side. And we are at a 1-point game here. Freeport has not dropped a set all year. And I had the scoreboard wrong there. My apologies. Dell blocked by Bridge, but played across. And that's going to end up dropping in for Freeport. It's confusing because on the scoreboard here, on the site that we run it through, the home team score is above away games won. So wouldn't you think home teams won should go under? There's an ace right there by Smedic. I mean, I've had the score right all night. Didn't have the sets won. So I got that fixed. Thanks to Freeport girls varsity basketball head coach, Fred Soilis. Service error there by Smedic. He helped me get that corrected. So thanks, Coach. Appreciate that, and appreciated the gyro you brought me on Friday night. It was fantastic. And I can speak for my color commentating partner on that evening, John Bowser. Loved his too. So now Penn-Trafford down 18-16, sends it across Lampus to Dell. There's Selker, big swing. Able to be played. And a kill on the near side by Pezzi. Back to a 1-point game here in set number 3. Oh, trouble by Smedic. She couldn't play that one forward. Went back off her hands, and we're tied at 18. And this is similar to the first set when Penn-Trafford got up 21-20, and then Freeport took over. And Freeport head coach Tom Phillips will call a timeout, trying to slow down this Penn-Trafford squad. And just telling his team, you know, one thing I know about Coach Phillips, I've talked to him numerous times over the past 6-7 years that I've been covering sports here in this area. And one thing he likes to let his teams do is work out of things on the court. They're a young team, and he likes them to get that, you know, kind of trial by fire experience. He won't really call a timeout unless he deems it absolutely necessary. Prefers instead to let his team try to work out of it themselves. But with the momentum squarely in PT's favor right now, tying it back up. Coach Phillips elects to take the timeout. At the line will be Kate Shaw for Penn-Trafford. That's Smedek. Dell bumps at Selker off the block of Lafredo. And Penn-Trafford takes their first lead since early in this set after that block by Lafredo. And Smedek bumps at Dell. Looking to set up Selker. She plays it across. Somehow, some way, digs it up out of the net. Gets it across, and Penn-Trafford has trouble with it. And there is a fly in this gym, and it just went straight into my eyeball. This has been a crazy night here at Freeport. Lost internet during the JV game, thanks to some careless footwork down there at the scorer's table. And had some anxious moments getting it set back up. But the varsity game has gone off without a hitch. Lafredo, big swing. And puts Penn-Trafford back on top right there. The 6-footer at the net for Penn-Trafford. Number 8, Kaylin Lafredo, junior middle hitter. But yeah, as I was calling that previous play, it's got a fly to the eye in here. So Hoffman sends it across. Dell gonna back set here. Selker plays it across. Little miscommunication, free ball. Gonna get it forward. There's Dell setting up Russo. And I'm not sure if Russo was just into the net there or if Lafredo got a piece of the block. So Hoffman will serve again. Oh, tough pass, Smedek. And that is going to fall. So Penn-Trafford now 3 points away from forcing a fourth set and taking the first set off of Freeport that any team has done this season. Hoffman to Soilis. Dell sets up Selker. Back row Schropp. Set. They go away from Lafredo right there to Lovre. And this is going to be played across by Pezzi. Good rally here between these two teams. Free ball. Selker. Dell. Back to Selker. There's the swing. Lafredo and Lovre in there for the block. That one comes down on Freeport's side of the net. Hoffman across. Lampus back row. Setting up Selker. Oh, and blocked by Russo. And that is going to be four hits here. So that ends a big run by Penn-Trafford. This game was tied at 18 apiece. PT was on a 5-1 run there. Coach Shaw looking for an explanation. They're saying the attack did not touch a Freeport player. 4 hits. Yeah, Penn-Trafford cheering section not happy about it. Coach Shaw getting the yellow card. Wow, and don't see that often. Yellow card going against the Penn-Trafford head coach. And I think that's just been the frustration culminating right there. Dell sends it. Free ball, and they're not going to get it across. Lafredo. I think she might have gotten hit in the mouth. Yeah. She and Pezzi were both going after it. So Freeport 23-21. Dell, ooh, just over the net, and that's going to fall. What a lucky break there for the Jackets. 23-22. Dell hit the very top of the net, and that thing just died. No one here. Coach Shaw takes a timeout. try and settle his team down now. 23-22 in this third set. It looked like PT was going to cruise to a victory here. Tied at 18 apiece, went on a 5-1 run. Then a 4-hit call that got Coach Shaw a yellow card. And since then, 3 straight points by the Jackets make this a 1-point set. The whistle blows with 15 seconds left. Penn-Trafford out of their timeout. Cassidy Dell with the ace on her last serve. Hit the top of the net and just died on the PT side of the court. Dell again sends it. That one's over the net. Schropp able to play it. There's a back row. Coming up from the back row was Pezzi. And she attacked, I can't really tell from the rotation if she's in the back, but long on the attack, so tied up here, 23 apiece. Schropp. Oh, and tipped across right there. Good play by Lovre. And it is set point in favor of Penn-Trafford. They have the serve. Got to win by 2. And Kaylin Stukas, she's gone right to that Freeport student section, has not made a mistake. And Coach Phillips will call a timeout here, 24-23. Maybe try and get in Stukas' head a little bit. She's smiling in the huddle. It doesn't seem to be bothering her one bit. And boy, this has been a well-contested match between Penn-Trafford and Freeport, even though Freeport, they're up 2-0 right now. However, really, really have battled, especially in the first and now in the third set, have really battled this Freeport team hard and looking to force a 4th set. So here we go. Stukas going to send it. And there's Selker to Dell, setting up Lampus. Dug out. Going to get a chance. Here's Finelli, and that's going to send us to a 4th set. Finelli able to ice it with that kill, 25-23. So PT on the board. We will have a 4th set here at Freeport Area Middle School. First set the Jackets have dropped all year. Granted, this is only the 3rd match, but still, Freeport looking to go a perfect 9 for 9. Penn-Trafford not allowing that to happen as they battle back and take the 3rd set. Really a gutsy effort by this Warrior squad. So we're going to have a couple of minutes here between sets. See a lot of the student section heading out the door, and I'm going to guess that is for the concession stand here at Freeport. So we will get a 4th set here, some extra volleyball. Freeport seemingly unfazed. I'm looking down at their bench right now. A lot of smiles, kind of, hey, we could have had that one. We do this a little bit better. We should have had that one. Nothing to indicate in the body language that they're back on their heels. They still have a 2-1 lead in this match. But an interesting development in the last set. Coach Jim Shaw for Penn-Trafford got the yellow card as he was questioning the explanation on a 4-hit call that put Freeport back close to within a point. But his team was able to respond and take that 3rd set. And make sure you check out all our social media platforms throughout the week, as well as our website. You'll see our upcoming broadcasts. I believe we have a volleyball triple header tomorrow night. I know Mars at Armstrong is on the docket for sure. And I believe these Lady Jackets play again tomorrow night too. Let's try and find that out for you right now. And of course, thanks for joining me, Josh Reckengost, here on High Top Sports Network. Got a good one if you tuned in tonight. Two good teams, very, very well coached. And you can see it in their execution on the court. These girls, a lot of them, play club and travel ball, of course. And excuse me, only a doubleheader tomorrow night as we have Armstrong versus Mars. And Freeport will be taking on the Knock Knights. So a lot of good volleyball here from those four teams. Heading into the fourth set, Freeport will serve. Dell starts it off. Schropp back row. Trying to set up Lavry. Ooh, she was long right there, but played by Smedic. And just bumped across there by Dell. Going to set up Lavry again. Little tip lefty, and she gets the kill. And that was a mistake by Olivia Smedic in the back row. The freshman should have let that one go. I think the coaching staff letting her know right now that first kill attempt by Lavry was long. Oh, the student section has been warned. No name calling. Not in 2021, I'll tell you that. I got called some awful things when I played, but that was 25 years ago, so. Oh, and that knuckles down as Soilis thought it would be long. But Kaylin Stukas drops one in for an ace. PT up 2-0. Stukas again. That one played by Smedic. Soilis just going to have to send it. Oh, and blocked down again by Russo and Lampus. And when Freeport has needed a big defensive play, Josie Russo has been right there to answer the bell. Sydney Selker will serve now for Freeport. There is Schropp. Bumps it up to the front row. Finelli. Oh, and they call it in. That was pretty close by my eye up here, but the line judge much closer than I am, so got to trust those calls. That one drops in. 3-1 now, Penn-Trafford. Schropp sends it. Soilis, Dell, and she's blocked by Bridge. So a momentum swing has occurred right now. The Warriors up 3 early in this fourth set after grinding it out, battling to take that third set. Carnahan bump to Dell. Russo just going to have to play it. And it's in right in front of the Penn-Trafford bench. That is ruled in, so a point for Freeport. And Grace Beach to the line, will serve. The lefty going to send it. Oh, and played up. Who's going to attack here? That is Lovre, and a lift called on Freeport. 5-2 here, Penn-Trafford. Soilis checks back in. Beach will check out. Helgren in also now for the Jackets at the line for PT. Emma Hauk. Carnahan ahead to Dell. She sets up Lampus, tries to push it back. And Bridge is going to get whistled for the ball handling error, the double hit. She is not pleased about that call. And she's kind of throwing her arms up saying, what did I do? What did I do? And Kennedy Schropp, senior libero, coming up to the head official, trying to get it. And this has been a contentious evening here between Penn-Trafford head coach Jim Shaw and the officiating staff. And Shaw going to get an explanation, seemingly unsatisfied, as is Jesse Bridge, but a point goes to Freeport. And that'll put Lampus on the line. Schropp. And they're just going to have to play a free ball here. Back row Lampus. Ahead to Beach. She sets up Helgren. And blocked at the net by Helgren across. Trying to set it up is Penn-Trafford, but Beach able to dig it out. Here's Dell with a chance, and that is a kill by Cassidy Dell. Junior outside hitter Cassidy Dell. They got her listed as a setter on this roster, but she does a little bit of both. Lampus with service. 5-4 here in the fourth set. And Bridge going to get that one. Carnahan unable to come up with it. 6-4 now. Warriors in front. Set number 4. Beach with the serve. Oh, man. I was going to say with the serve, but actually with the set. And then Smedic long on the kill attempt. 7-4 PT. And Bridge at the net plays it down perfectly. So Freeport doubled up here early going. And into the game for the first time this evening. Oh, man. Oh, we got it. Autumn English, her first action of the season. Dell sends it across. Little tip play right there. Lampus up to Beach. Here is Dell, and she's got it. That's a big kill right there for Cassidy Dell. She has been dynamite this evening. Switching from that setter position in this rotation. Looks like Beach is taking on the setting duties. And Smedic with the serve. 8-5. Warriors in front. Bridge going to swing, and she's long. Smedic service across. There's Schropp. Played ahead. Able to dig it out is Selker. Beach right back to Selker. Down for the kill. That's a 3-0 run by Freeport here. 8-7 now. Hoffman tried to set up Pezzi, but Pezzi didn't get a lot on it, and Freeport was able to set up their offense and get the kill. There's Bridge. She's going to be long again. So we are knotted up just like that. 4-0 run by the Jackets. Tie this one back up at 8 apiece. Smedic off the top of the net. At the net right there was Selker. Played back across. Beach back set to Dell. And off the hand of Schropp toward the Freeport student section. Ben Lane, Freeport varsity football player and basketball player, jumps out there. He looked like he wanted to field that errant ball. And a timeout called by Penn-Trafford head coach Jim Shaw. 9-8 Freeport. They are on a 5-0 run currently in this fourth set. My name is Josh Reckengast. You're with me here on High Top Sports Network. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. Got an excellent volleyball match here. Thanks to all who have tuned in. You've gotten to see a good one. A lot of energy. As I said, everyone here, mostly everyone here, fully masked. See a couple without, but it's good to just have fans back in the building. Last year at this time, we were barely underway with football season. And volleyball, there were stoppages, no fans. So at least we do have fans in the stands, and you can feel the energy. It is tangible for sure. So Smedic looking to continue this Freeport run, sends it. Hoffman trying to set up bridge. Ball handling error by Hoffman. 10-8 now, Freeport. Now a 6-0 run by the Jackets. And Pezzi dug out there by Lampus. Free ball played across by English. That's going to drop. Miscommunication there by Penn-Trafford. And from being down 4 points, now up 3 are the Jackets. Smedic continuing this run, a 7-0 run. And a good serve by Smedic. She's going to get the ace. Unable to play it forward was Schrapp. And an 8-0 run here now. Smedic again sends it across. Pezzi, they're trying to set her up. Tip. Beach. Now to Lampus. There's Dell. She's going to get the kill off the block of Pezzi and Mepperson. So Penn-Trafford had all the momentum early going in this fourth set, and that has dissipated quickly thanks to a 9-0 run by Freeport. Smedic. Oh, she's going to drop. Again, a miscommunication in the back row by Penn-Trafford. And as we've seen several momentum shifts in this match, we've got another one firmly in place right here as Freeport has taken control. Back set by Beachdale, going to play it across. There's Schrapp. Hoffman, he sets up Mepperson, and that is a good kill to finally stop the bleeding on what was a 10-0 Freeport run. Mepperson gets the kill. And Kate Shaw going to head to the line for Penn-Trafford. Sends it. Dell going to set. There's Lampus looking back row, and that drops. Kill for Erica Lampus. So Freeport only allowing 1 point. English checks out. Back into the game will be Leah Schreckengast. And also having a seat was Grace Beach. And Russo will check back in. So in the front row, Russo, Dell, and Selker. Leah Schreckengast, a good serve right there. Free ball coming across from Schrapp. Lampus, back set by Schreckengast. Dell, good dig right there. Bump set, Pezzi, but Russo there to block it down. Pezzi again, and Russo's there. Again contested at the net, and it will fall in on the Penn-Trafford side for another Freeport point. Russo, too big. So Schreckengast, the freshman, she serves. Oof, skims the top of the net. Tough return here. Just going to play a free ball. Coming up from the back row will be Smedic. She gets it across. Bodies flying. There's Pezzi, but dug out by Selker. Set by Schreckengast. Selker off the top of the block, able to be played by Penn-Trafford. Schrapp going to send a free ball. There's Russo. And Dell set up by Schreckengast. Another one. Good block at the net right there. That was number 30, Olivia Peppel. And number 23, Gia Pezzi. So a big point right there for the Warriors. Could not afford to let it get any further out of hand. At the line will be Carly Hoffman. And Hoffman a good serve. Dell going to try and play it across, blocked down. Soyless bump set there to Lampa. She just plays it across. And we're going to get a net front violation into the net, I believe, number 30, Olivia Peppel. So service back to Freeport. Here comes Cassidy Dell. Oh, miscommunication again. Soyless bump set to Lampus. And that's going to be off Schropp and into the stands. So a kill for Erica Lampus makes it 18-10 in favor of the Jackets. Down 8-4 at one point in this match, went on a 10-0 run and have remained firmly in command. Schropp fields Dell's serve. And that attack is long by Gia Pezzi. Timeout called by Penn-Trafford. And this fourth set, you know, that early going, the momentum completely in Penn-Trafford's favor. But Freeport, the experienced veteran squad that they are, fought back. And I'll tell you what, they have taken command here. And you just look up at the section champ banner. They were co-section champs with 3 other teams last year in a wacky 2020 season. But look at this. 2019, 2018, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 1992. So, I mean, wow, they have been on quite a run here in Sarver, PA. And don't forget that 2017 state championships in the AA and WPIAL champs in 2010, 13, 15, 16, and 19. Crazy that they won states and did not win the WIP in 2017. Oh, Selker off the fingertips. Didn't get much on that. Schropp trying to set up Pezzi. Just sends a free ball. Dell Soyless with the bump set there. Selker. Oh, and a tough pass there by Hoffman. Somehow able to be played by Peppel. Lampus, back row, good dig. And just a little tip across there. That one blocked at the net by Peppel. Great rally here. We've seen several of these tonight, and that will be a kill finally for Jude Lovray. And service goes back to the Warriors. Stukas hearing it once again. Unfazed. Good serve across there. Selker passes it ahead to Del Lampus across. Set by Hoffman and a kill by Liv Finelli. So Warriors not done yet. Service back to Penn-Trafford. Stukas going right to that back corner. And she has been completely unfazed tonight. There's Russo. Oh, my goodness. The hammer off the chest of Stukas. The quick set to Josie Russo. And now Freeport just 5 points away from sealing this match. Selker across. Hoffman with the set. And that is long. A little too much on it there by Lovray. Selker back to the line here. Sends it. Back row. Stukas setting up Lovray. And that's, oh, nearly dug out by a diving Selker, but another kill by the Penn-Trafford senior outside / middle hitter, the 5'10", Jude Lovray. And now Kennedy Schropp at the line. Soyless to Dell. And Smedek, she's going to be long right there. 7-point advantage for the Jackets. Penn-Trafford trying to fight back here. Schropp across. Soilus. Back set. Del DeRusso. Dug out in the back row. Bump set. Just have to play a free ball there. The quick set again by Del to Russo. Great diving attempt by Stukas. Soilus. Del back set. And she is going to get whistled for the ball handling error. Haven't seen much of that out of Freeport tonight. But it comes at a crucial time. Penn-Trafford continues to hold serve. Bridge over the top of Cassidy Dell. So another point. Good run here. Back to a 5-point game. Dell service to Russo. Good dig by Hoffman. Here is Finelli. She is long and off the fingertips of Soilus, though, so that will be a point. And a timeout called here by Freeport head coach Tom Phillips, as the Penn-Trafford Warriors have chosen not to go quietly and have fought back here to make it a 4-point set in the fourth. And it looked like the Pack the Park event in Vandergrift, featuring Kiski Area Cavaliers and the visiting Norwin Knights, was a success. Seems like a lot of people tuned in to our broadcast on High Top Sports Network. So Schropp will serve. Soilus, she dives forward, plays it too far into the net. And that point, a big one, brings it back to within a 3-point game here. Oh, and a service error at the worst possible time. For Schropp, 22-18 now. And Grace Beach to the line. Played across here, Finelli. Oh, and whistled for the ball handling error will be Hoffman. So now Freeport just 2 points away from putting this match in the books and remaining undefeated here in 2021. Beach, that lefty serve, tough to return. And Lovray, her tip across. Good dig in the back row by Schropp. Finelli, good touch. And gets it over the block of English and Lampus. And that will fall in. So 23-19 here, Freeport leads. Another well-contested set. Served across there by Emma Hauk. Bridge at the net, and she is out of bounds. She had all the time in the world and the space, I think, to put that down. Frustrated with herself, Jessie Bridge. And now we are at match point. And who do you want on the line at match point? Senior Erica Lampus sends it. Hoffman sets up Finelli. Good dig in the back row by Carnahan. Bump set by Dell. A little push by Smedic. Here's Finelli again. She's got a little push, a little tip shot over the block. So Penn-Trafford stays alive. And Liv Finelli, the senior outside hitter, 5'7", number 16 for these Warriors. Got to go on a run. Just gets it over the net. Dell ahead to Beach. Back to Dell. She pounds it. Good dig in the back row by Schropp. And into the net, attack error by number 23, Giapezzi. And that will do it here at Freeport. The Jackets remain undefeated. And the customary warm up the bus chant going on here from the Freeport student section. They're fired up. And a hard-fought match with Penn-Trafford. Warriors able to take the first set off the Jackets that they have dropped all season. But Freeport just too much when it counted. And able to take this fourth set after falling behind by 4 points early. They fought back, built a lead, and were able to maintain that lead throughout a Penn-Trafford run. A gritty Penn-Trafford team. You got to give them a lot of credit. Tip your hat to Coach Jim Shaw and the Warriors. They came in here into a hostile environment against a very, very good team. And they put up a heck of a fight. Just unable to pull it out was Penn-Trafford, excuse me. So a great match here tonight on High Top Sports Network. Hope you tuned in for all the volleyball we had on tonight. We're going to have some more tomorrow, obviously. A big football Friday coming up. I will be at Hampton as the Riverhawks travel to take on the Talbots. Looking forward to doing a game down in Hampton. I've never even been in that press box. I was talking to their athletic director today, Bill Cardone, and kind of said, you know, every game I've ever covered down there has been on the sidelines. I've always liked to be on the sidelines, especially for football, but in my previous places of employment, I would have to take photos too, so I never got to be up in Hampton's press box. It's such a nice press box. Looking forward to doing a game down there Friday evening, and of course, we've got a ton of other football coming up on Friday night. But before that, we've got some junior high football on Thursday night. The Riverhawks will be taking on the Knock Knights, so you'll want to tune in for that. That'll be Thursday night, but come Friday night, listen to this lineup. Kiski area Cavaliers going to take on the Connellsville Falcons. Riverhawks at the Hampton Talbots, as mentioned. Here's a good one. I really like this. Freeport Yellow Jackets versus the Apollo Ridge Vikings. And the Knock Knights will be taking on the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. So that will be our Football Friday lineup. Make sure you stay tuned to our social media platforms and keep updated with all we've got going on here on High Top Sports Network. As you can see, if you followed us from the beginning, we started out with just one school, Armstrong. Got in some places last year during the COVID restrictions and have steadily built it up to now we cover 4 schools on Friday night. It's always hectic, but you know what? It's exciting, it's fun, and we love doing it for this community and showcasing these local student athletes. They deserve it. And they deserve positive recognition for all of their effort and hard work on the field, on the court, and everywhere. And, you know, we always love to showcase the band on Friday night. Got some great halftime sponsors for our broadcasts. And we just leave it on, drop the mic, and let it play because these band students out here are just as dedicated to their activity as the athletes on the field. So make sure you stay tuned to High Top Sports Network all throughout the week, and we will keep you updated on what is going on. Again, tune in tomorrow night for some more volleyball action. I believe I will be at Armstrong, not 100% sure, but we will announce throughout the day what the schedule will be, who will be where, and when we'll have it on. So as always, thanks so much for joining me, Josh Reckengast, here on High Top Sports Network for another fantastic broadcast of WPIAL Varsity Volleyball. And as always, got the JV on there with no commentary. Had some technical difficulties today with the JV, but got her fixed. And that's what we do at High Top. We find a way to get it done. So thanks so much for all the support out there. Thanks once again, finally, for joining me, Josh Schreckengast, here on HTSN. Until next time, be safe, stay well.